Good morning, my dear aspirants. Today we are going to continue our India-China international relations series. So, in previous session we discussed about South China Sea dispute, and now we are going to discuss about OBOR. So, guys, this is our international relations part number 5, and in this part number 5, we are discussing about India China's current relationship. And under this current relationship, we will first discuss about areas of contention, nothing but the friction relations. And under this friction, we are discussing political relationship. And our topic is OBOR, One Belt, One Road. Let's start it. So, as usual, please observe here. Right. So, we started international relation series, and in this international relation series, there are 3 parts. And now we are discussing about our first part, India and the neighbors. Under this India and neighbors, we are discussing about India and China. So please do remember, along with this India and China, we will discuss about India and Myanmar, India, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, India, Afghanistan. So all South Asian countries we will discuss in this series. So in this series, India-China relations, there are another 4 parts. Historical relationship, colonial relationship, post-independent relationship, and current relationship. So please, guys, please do go through all these 4 parts: historical relationship, colonial relationship, post-independent relationship, and current relationship. So I am providing only this current relationship videos for you guys. After completion of this current relationship, we will discuss these 3 parts. Right? Please observe here. So this is our current relationship. Under this current relationship, we are going to discuss about friction relationship. Please do remember, there is also the cooperation relationship. After completion of this friction, then we will discuss about this cooperation relations. Under this friction, we are discussing about the political relationship. So in our first session, we completed South China Sea dispute, right? And now we are going to complete this OBOR. Right, guys? To write about One Belt, One Road. So what is this OBOR? What is this BRI? What is this CPEC, CNEC? So please observe here. One Belt, One Road. Another name is also BRI, Belt and Road Initiative. Here you can observe this image clearly. Please observe here. This is China, and from this China constructing this yellow line. Please observe these yellow lines. These all are international trade routes for China. So these all routes are ancient Silk Road. So now these roads are called as modern Silk Roads, and these are connecting each and every continent from Asia to Europe. Right? In the same way, this is here also you can see another way through maritime border. Through maritime. So these are the 2 parts of BRI. So now we will discuss what are all those routes. How India will overcome from this OBOR? Whether there is a benefit for India or not. If not, what measures we are taking? So these all points are very, very important to discuss. So let's start. One belt, one road. So this one belt, one road, OBOR, the brainchild of Chinese President Xi Jinping, is an ambitious economic development and commercial project that focuses on improving connectivity and cooperation among multiple countries spread across the continents of Asia, Africa, and Europe. So these all routes are in Asia, right? So some routes are in East Asia, some routes are in Central Asia, some routes are in South Asia too. And from there, the West Asia, Central Asia, West Asia, from there it entered through this Turkey, and these all are Europe route. And in this sea route, if you observe, they are connecting this Africa continent. So this China connected through Central Asia, West Asia, Europe, and Africa. So every continent is connected through this China's gigantic routeways. So actually, this was started in October 2013 itself. So this is a brainchild of Chinese President Xi Jinping. In October 2013, this Chinese President Xi Jinping, please do remember the year, October 2013, this Xi Jinping revealed his very new global development strategy, which is called as today's BRI. Right? So that was the official launch of arguable the largest and most ambitious economic initiative in complete world history. Right? So this will build a sustainable connection between this China and Afro-Eurasia through various infrastructure projects in over 78 countries. And it will generate a GDP of 28 trillion dollars. Please do remember, this strategy has been developed in two main directions. Please do remember, this route, if you observe, this is a land route and this is sea route. Right? So total, how many countries are included in this project? 78 countries. Please do remember. So dubbed as the project of the century by the Chinese authorities, OBOR spans about 78 countries. The Belt and Road Initiative, reminiscent of the Silk Road, is a massive infrastructure project that was stretched from East Asia to Europe, and it was launched in 2013. And this plan is two-pronged, as I discussed earlier, two-pronged land route and the sea route. And the first one is the Overland Silk Road Economic Belt. Please do remember, SREB. In exam you may get the abbreviations SREB. What is the full form of SREB? Silk Road Economic Belt. And the second route is through waterway, right? So what is MSR? Maritime Silk Road. MSR means Maritime Silk Road. And these two were collectively referred to first as One Belt, One Road, but eventually became the new name BRI, Belt and Road Initiative. And please do remember, guys, the land route, please observe here, this land route envisages the establishment of six economic corridors, right? So this complete China's BRI is again divided into six parts, yani six routes. What are those routes? Those are very, very important for us, which will connect with Europe, Russia, Middle East, South Asia. And if you observe the Maritime Silk Road, which also seeks to promote cooperation through investment in sea routes stretching from Southeast Asia and the Indian Ocean through the Horn of Africa and then the Mediterranean Sea. And from there it will enter into Venice. So the ultimate long-term goal of these initiatives would be making Beijing the dominant force in Eurasia. It means it will enable China to surpass the European Union and United States as a leading the great economic and the global power. So this route will change the fate of China. So these are, we discussed these points. The project involves creating a vast network of railways, energy pipelines, highways, and streamline border crossings. The export of Chinese capital, labor technology, the use of yuan, the development of new ports, industrial hubs, special economic zones, and military facilities under Beijing's auspices. This is the person, Xi Jinping, in 2013. He created this China's Belt and Road Initiative. So what is its purpose? Promote economic development and interregional connectivity. Then whole continents will depend upon these country. Please observe here. This is elaborately here. Here you can see the elaborate picture here. So how many routes are there? Please observe. This is China, right? So this China is surrounded by the only sea, that is East China Sea, South China Sea, and whereas remaining part is with Russia, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, right? So please to observe here, only there is only one channel. Please observe here. This is only one sea road channel. So in previous class we discussed this area, South China Sea dispute, because this area was completely occupied by China. So what they occupied? Sparkly Islands, Scarborough Shovel Islands, and Paracel Islands against United Nations Convention Law of Seas. Now, so this, please observe here, there are six economic corridors, as I said earlier. So first one, the new Eurasian land bridge. Please observe here, guys. This is the new Eurasian land bridge. Next one is China, Mongolia, Russia corridor. Next one is China, Central Asia, West Asia corridor. The next one is the maritime one, China, Indo-China Peninsula corridor. Next one is China-Pakistan economic corridor. And the last one, Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar corridor. So these all 6 combinedly call it as BRI. So in detail, if you observe here, please observe here, this is the New Eurasian Land Bridge, shortcut is NELB. It started from Langzhou and it entered into, please observe here, this is Kazakhstan, part of Central Asia, and from there it entered into Russia. Please to remember. NLB, which runs from the West China to Western Russia through Kazakhstan and includes the Silk Road Railway through Chinese Xinjiang, Kazakhstan, Russia, Belarus, Poland and Germany. So please do remember, China's Xinjiang autonomous region, it means this area, completely this area. And from this he entered into Kazakhstan, then Russia, next Belarus, next Poland, and ended at Germany. So this is a New Eurasian Land Bridge. And the second one is, so how many are there, guys? Total 6. So the second one is through Mongolia, it entered into Russia. Please observe here, this is Tianjin. From here it entered into Mongolia, Kohar, Ulaanbaatar, Dharkan, and from there it entered into again Russia. So CMRC. So the CMRC, which will run from northern China to the Russian Far East, the Russian government established Russian Direct Investment Fund and China Investment Corporation, a Chinese government investment agency, partnered in 2012 to create Sino or Russian Investment Fund, which concentrates on opportunities in bilateral integration. So for this, they constructed this road and rail network from Tianjin to Ulan-Ude. And the third part of BRI, it is China, Central Asia, West Asia corridor. Please do remember, this is China, right? And from here it entered into every country in Central Asia. Please observe here, this country is called Kazakhstan. Below that you will find Kyrgyzstan, right? Next you will find Uzbekistan, right? Next you will find Kyrgyzstan. So please do remember, guys, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. So Kazakh, Kyrgyz, Tajik, Uzbek, Turk. Kazakhstan, next one is Kyrgyzstan, next Tajikistan, next Uzbekistan, next Turkmenistan. So all Central Asian countries, it covered this route. China, CCAWA covered all Central Asian countries, please do remember. And from then they entered into Iran. From Iran it entered into Turkey. So please do remember, China, Central Asia, next West Asia, next it entered into Turkey. It entered at Turkey. Next one, China-Indochina Peninsula, which will start from China's South China Sea and it will end at Singapore. The next one, which is very important in exam point of view, because we are related with this CPEC. China-Pakistan Economic Corridor started at Kasgar, ended at Gwadar, which passes through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And the next one is BCIM, Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar Economic Corridor, which runs from southern China to Myanmar, and it is officially classified as closely related to the PRI. Okay. So these all 6 projects are combinedly called it as China's Belt and Road Initiative. Right? So here the next question rises, why? So the next question raises, why China launched OBOR? Guys, in the next session we will continue this topic. In the meanwhile, you guys please go through those 6 corridors, have a look over it. Please go very clearly to each and every route, because in exam they may ask us arrange the following places which were in the news from north to south or east to west. Then we should be very careful, because these places are in news right now. Right? So please go through those maps, and in next session we will continue why China launched OBOR, how India countered it, why India should support this, if there is any advantage for India regarding this OBOR, if not, what are our challenges, and what steps we took to stop this war. So this all will come under trade war, please do remember. But how we are going to deal this conflict? So this is KCR. In next session we will continue from here. Thank you very much.